What's up, everybody? You're wonderful. I'm Thedagem. This is Final Fantasy VI Part 6, playing it on the Super Nintendo, and we're going to just pick up right where we left off. We're in the Returners Hideout, and we're going to get on a raft and make way for Narshe. Before I do that, I would like to set my cursor to memory. I'll show you why that's important in a minute. I'm going to rearrange this stuff to make it easy to get to. There's an enemy that we're going to be facing that can blind us, so make sure you've got some eye drops. 5 should be fine. And, okay, the name of the game here is Protect Bannon at all costs. If he dies, this mission is over, and your game is over. So, here we go. This raft will take you to Narshe. Let's hop aboard. Head toward Narshe, but protect Bannon at all costs. If Bannon is put out of commission, your journey's over. Alright. Everybody's in the back row except for Sabin. That's exactly what I want. Let's do some blitzy stuff and get out of these battles. Excellent. Every single turn you get with Bannon, I suggest you pray. That is a healing spell that he does for free. It doesn't take MP. Which way? It doesn't really matter. This decision does not matter. I'm not sure. I think some of the ways have fewer battles, but I want to show you all the enemies in the game, and I don't know which one's which. They all go to the same spot. I'm going to pick straight. Lesser Lopros. Alrighty. We have other blitzes that we have learned through leveling up Sabin, but I haven't looked up the button combinations yet. I think there's one that's down, leftish down and left, but I don't recall what it does. I'm hoping it's the suplex. That's my favorite. Aura Cannon. Alright, well at least it worked. We're not able to access our main menu while we're on the raft, but a save point is coming up here pretty soon, and we'll be able to open up our main menu and look at all the other button combinations for the blitzes. But for now, these two are fine. The one that I just did, the Aura Cannon, on the controller that I have is really difficult. I'm really surprised that I pulled it off. So I'm going to stick to Raging Fist for the most part. Those in-between directions, like it's not down, it's not left, it's the one in between. Those are really hard to hit on this controller. Alright, if I haven't mentioned it before, every time Bannon gets a turn, just pray. That is a party-wide healing spell, and that'll make sure that nobody dies on this journey. X, Y, down, up is the suplex. We're definitely going to be doing that. You see how Aura Cannon has that down, leftish, down, left? That is, that middle button there is really, really tough to get on this controller. Okay. Save your game if you want. I'm not going to bother. I just wanted to look up the suplex. I'm going to hopefully do that a couple of times here because it's super cool. Okay. This is why we put our cursor set to memory. Alright? If you want to level up this party, these 4 people, if you want them to be max level, get yourself a turbo controller and tape the A button down. As long as you do that, and you have everybody fighting, and don't have anybody doing a blitz or something like that, then this will level you up if you just pick up, okay? I'll show you how. I don't have a turbo controller, so I'm just going to be mashing A as quickly as I can, but check this out. Oops, I selected blitz, you see that? Definitely didn't want to do that. I wanted to attack with Sabin. We'll fix it in the next battle, but you'll see what I'm talking about. There we go. I selected attack at the end of the battle there. That's important. That cursor memory will stay on attack. And so, let's get into another... Let's head up again. Alright, excellent. So now I'm just jamming on A like a turbo controller would do. And you're always praying with Bannon. That means if he gets a turn, then everybody's going to get healed all the way to max for free. See that? Edgar gained a level, good stuff. And as long as you have your cursor set to memory and you know, watch it go through the first time and you don't have any hiccups like I did with Sabin not having attack selected and he was doing blitz instead, the A button will just keep you going in this loop, this circle forever. And it will also continue doing the attacks that you have pre-set up. And so you can literally, if you have a turbo controller, tape the A button down, the turbo A button down, and then just go to sleep. And when you wake up in the morning, these 4 characters will be max leveled out. Another trick that's worth mentioning while you're here is that if for some reason you're scared that Bannon is going to die, and for some reason you have leveled Terra up all the way, you can cast Stone on him. You can cast Break, I think it's called in this game, and you'll turn him to stone, and then he can never die, because the game records him as dying when his HP is 0. So if you freeze him in stone and his HP is at 219 like it is now, literally it doesn't trigger that he's dead or put out of commission as the game has stated it. So yeah, there's that. If you want to level Terra up all the way before you get here, you can make Bannon a statue and not worry about him dying. There's really no threat of him dying as long as you pray with him every single time. But those are the 2 tricks I know about this river. If you have a turbo controller, you can literally level up all 4 of these characters by just taping the A button down or putting something, making your sister sit on it. I don't know, whatever you want to do. Just hold the A button down, the turbo A, and you will have leveled up all of 4 of these characters to max in the morning. I mean, obviously it takes time, but you don't have to sit there and level and grind. So, neat little trick. There's your suplex. And we devised a new blitz. Too bad I can't look at it and see what it is. Have to wait for another save point, but I think the boss battle comes up before the save point, so we're just going to have to make do with the suplex. I still don't understand why Edgar goes last. He's got the sprint shoes on. Why is he going last? I tried looking it up too, and I didn't find an answer online, so maybe one of you guys knows. I don't know. Hey, what have we got here?
Whee! Game over! Don't tease the octopus, kids!
Kafka? That was his laugh, but I don't see him anywhere. I probably shouldn't have done that voice. That's alright, whatever, I don't care. Let's hit him with fire with Terra. Edgar can use the auto crossbow. Youch! Seafood soup. Bannon's just going to heal. And, delicious morsel. You're just my type. Let me get my bib. Sabin is going to blitz. I'm trying to do the aura cannon. It's not working very well. That in-between down and left direction that you have to hit on this D-pad is really difficult to do. It might be easier if I try to use the thumbstick. I tried the thumbstick this time. Let's see if I get it. No. It's not easier with a thumbstick. Like, you really have to deliberately press each individual button, and it's gotta be perfect. Muscleheads? Hate them. Alright, let's see if the suplex does better. No. I guess Sabin's just not going to contribute to this battle at all. I'm trying to do the aura cannon. That's the one that I want. Come on. Alright, I'm pretty confident I got it that time. Let's go, Sabin. He's the heaviest hitter on the team, and he's not doing crap. Alright, we got the aura cannon. This should be like 500 points of damage, right? 462. Good enough. That's all, folks. Sploosh. Blub, blub, blub. I guess we thrashed it.
Don't bet on it. It's probably just hiding from us.
Ew. Something stuck to my leg.
Tara, get away from there.
It's all right now.
8-armed freak, I'm going to smash it with a blitz. No, Sabin. Out of my way, brother. He's always been a tad zealous.
Sabin!
He'll be fine. Are you sure he's okay, Bannon? You should know better than any of us. Any moment and he'll flop right back onto the raft.
What the?
Seems he missed the onto the raft part.
Sabin!
Sabin! Take care of yourself.
Sabin! Alright, so he's dead. And we're just going to mosey on this way. Edgar and Tara race toward Narshe while protecting Bannon. But what about Sabin, who was swallowed by the raging waters? And how is Locke faring after having penetrated the Empire's defenses in South Figaro? Is it all going according to plan? Choose a scenario. Kupo! Don't worry, we're going to be doing all three of them, but since we've been doing the raft, I'm just going to continue doing the raft. Let's go. Fleeing the Empire's troops, Bannon, Edgar, and Tara ride the rapids toward Narshe, but the going won't be easy. That's not true. This is a piece of cake. Let's do it. We don't have Sabin anymore, so we can't do the blitz, but that's alright. Our auto crossbow is more than enough to take care of most of these enemies, and we'll just fight with Tara and maybe magic every once in a while, and pray with Bannon. So that'll keep us on top of our HP. Yeah, and the mixture of magic and the auto crossbow is all we need. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, back on the world map. Enemies here should pose zero threat whatsoever. The auto crossbow should end every single battle. There we go. Alright. Narshe is right up here. And we're going to go in here and use the pot. There we go. So nice, I used it twice. Alright, here's a little scene for you. Hey, lady, didn't you just bust in here wearing Magitech armor?
Wait a sec.
Get out of here. If you don't...
Hold on. I'm King Edgar of Figaro. Liar. My goodness. That kind of attitude is deadly. They won't even listen to us.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. They're gonna shake their heads at her. Because that's what they do in these games. Alright, and so we can't go up, but we can go use the secret passage that Locke showed us earlier. We just have to find it. When Locke first helped me, he fiddled with something right around here.
Knowing him, there's probably some secret switch in this rock wall.
If it was that easy to find, it ain't so secret. Alright, a were-rat and a bandit. Battles in here are pretty quick. It's because we don't have Locke in our party, so we're not trying to steal potions every single time. You can't go down because well, I'll just show you. That's where we came in, right there. This is the hall for the beginner or the advanced beginner or whatever it's called. So we're gonna go up. This bridge leads to nowhere. Some of this cave will start to look a bit familiar. Wild rat and what was that other thing? A valor? The lair? I don't know. But I keep gaining levels. I'm pretty pumped about that. Alright, this room has a maze. Watch the blinking light. If you go the way of the light, you avoid all battles, but there are 2 enemies, maybe 3 actually, in here.
Goodness.
What's that?
I think it's a security checkpoint. If we follow the light exactly, we'll probably be okay. If we make a mistake, the light will surround us. To proceed safely, we must tag the glimmering red light.
Alrighty. I'll show you what that looks like by going the wrong way on purpose. There's the glimmering red light. That's me shattering the glimmering red light. Let's do it again, only this time let's get into a fight. Well, would you look at that? We got all 3 enemies right in a row. Usually that does not happen. We usually get like battles with them individually. But that's okay. We've got a Dark Side, a Spectre, and a Coherent. We've now seen those 3. Good stuff. And it sets you back to the beginning. You get another chance to watch the light. And just memorize this pattern. It's really not all that hard. But if you even so much as slightly go the wrong way, you're going to have to do that battle thing. So let's be careful. You don't even want to take one step too far, because like all these intersections are like tagged or whatever. See, I went down too far, so now I have to hit the stupid light. See how I went down one step too far? Just be careful. Alright. This is the room where we fell to the previous room. If you recall when the soldiers were trying to corner us, and we fell through a hole in the ground. This is the room where we fell through the ground. Alright. And this is the next room where we had that battle with the Mughals and stuff, where we were trying to keep people at bay. This is the area where she fell. And we found the Mughal hideout. Jam to the tune. Kupo. Skip-bit-bip-bip-swee. Kupo. Po. We're going to skip this chest. I forget what it contains, but it contains a ribbon later on, so we're going to wait for that. I think it's a sword of some kind now. I don't recall which one. If you do, leave it in the comments below, but that becomes a ribbon later. I'm almost positive of that. Skip-bit-bit-bit-bip-bip-swee. Skip-bit-bit-bit-bip-swee. Alright, let's go. In here, there's a bunch of treasure chests in here. We're also going to skip these. They haven't matured yet. Skipping all the treasure, skipping the save point. We are almost there, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, we're back in town. We're able to sneak in the back door of the old man's house, but before we do that, I always unequip everything from everybody. Bannon doesn't have anything to unequip, but as much as I don't think that the weapons and armor are going to help anybody, because they're like class specific, the relics really will. Having said that, I always unequip everything anyway. So, like I said, Bannon doesn't have anything, but the Hermes shoes will definitely help out in the other two scenarios, so make sure you take those off. I don't think the star pendant's really going to help too much. I don't think there's anything that can poison us anywhere. I could be wrong about that. I haven't played this in a while. But, okay, now with everybody unequipped, we can go into the house. As soon as you go through the door to the next room, you get a cutscene. Bannon! King Edgar! And Terra!
Arvis, how do things stand here in Narshe?
Same as always. The town's neutral. I've tried to get the people to side with the Returners, but it's no use. Of course, maybe with you and the King of Figaro here.
How are the townspeople doing?
After seeing the Esper and the coal mine, everyone's become uneasy.
We believe this young woman is our only hope of reaching out to that Esper.
The townspeople are really curious about the Esper as well. Maybe Terra can help restore some order to our town.
That Esper is either going to save us or dig us an early grave.
Choose a scenario. Kupo! Well, the scenario that I'm going to choose is to save. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll save over top of this one. That'll do. Which scenario would you guys be doing next? I don't recall there being a benefit to doing one over the other. But I could be wrong about that, so I'll just follow your lead. Leave a comment below and let me know which scenario you'd be doing next and why. And if you haven't already liked and subscribed, please do that, because I'll be back very soon for more Final Fantasy VI, and I hope to see you all there. Till then, take care, everybody. See ya.